Hey guys, Brendan for Market Makers, Pro Trades Room, daily recap, okay? Because we trade in so many markets, we're going to focus these videos separately, okay? So this is going to be on stocks and commodities, okay? Tomorrow we're going to get into Forex. So we're going to do a video every day with the different asset classes. Guys, if you want to learn how to trade these assets, if you want trade signals, this is what we're doing in this room. It is a small VIP community. We are capping the membership. Download Discord, click the link in the video description, message Lee, he's a site admin if you have any questions. Different membership packages available, but most importantly, it is zero risk, full refund. Come try it out and see if you like it. These trades are great. It's the same professional team from my crypto room, guys. This is my background. This is my background in trading, so this is a lot of fun for me to do. Let's start off with the DXY and jump right into this, guys. The DXY hit yet another all-time high. You can see it crushing crypto right now. We are dropping as we speak in the crypto market, but 95.59 for the DXY, my friends. So this is really healthy, but we are printing some shapes here, so you have to be careful with this, right? You have basically what could end up being a double top or head and shoulders, depending if you get some retracement, because we are pumping up, we are above our moving averages, so we could retrace some, but you know, the news has been so bullish for the dollar because of the CPI report, because of the Fed tapering. Lots of different factors to consider. Let's go ahead and move forward. Guys, the Dow, this is a daily time frame. Depending if you're on the daily, if you're on the 4 hour, you're either in a butterfly or Navarro. Doesn't matter. They are both bearish. And again, the Dow has descended and it's also making shapes because trend exhaustion patterns, my friends, let me turn this magnet off. Trend exhaustion patterns, you will make shapes like double tops will print because your trend has exhausted of going up, okay? So we just got that up candle. Let's see if we can get a down candle. If we do, the Dow could be breaking a neckline and dropping. I think a good target here is that Gann target of 35.2. We'll have to keep an eye on that as well. And let's go ahead to the Dow on the 4 hour time frame. You can see the 200 moving average right below 35.2. So if we did slip, I would expect some support there. That is 6.5 months of trading range, but we'll watch and see this action. You know, we throw in some different indicators here and we can see exactly what's going on with the Dow. Let's use a volatility indicator. And you can see we're still in the green in the volatility. So if you slip into the red, that's when you're in trouble. And you'll be slipping into the red if you come down and test this 236 or 382. So let's see how far down this can go. Now, the SPX, guys, I threw this pattern. All these patterns, all these trades, all these setups are in the room. I threw this in the room back down here in this chop. This is a bearish white swan. And, of course, we hit this bearish white swan. Let's get some targets for this. This is a 4 hour pattern. 4 hour patterns have a good amount of power. And let's go ahead and pull a fib here and get some targets from this. Pretty close. The magnet's not on, but that's pretty close. So again, 618 most commonly retraced to fib would bring you down to 46.59 if we did go that route. If we just end up going to the 0.5, we're at 46.67. Again, this is a bearish pattern, but within these bearish patterns, because they're trend exhaustion patterns, you end up making shapes. Already, if you do retrace some and come back up, you're going to be making a double top again. So always looking at, it's not all about Fibonacci patterns, Fibonacci tools, because you have to marry all forms of TA together. Now let's move forward to individual stocks. So guys, one of the areas, I'm a contrarian trader, kind of like Burry, Michael Burry, I'm a Burryologist in a sense, okay? I'm a contrarian trader. The area that's so overhyped and overbought is the EV area. We have a separate area in our Discord just for electric vehicles, the stocks that have come out, the IPOs. We have Lucid, we have Rivian. Rivian's brand new, so Rivian's not going to have a lot of data yet, but it's there. We have NIO. We're going to have all Tesla. We're going to have all the EV companies there, and we're going to be looking for patterns already with Lucid even. I mean, Lucid, look at this meteoric rise it had, okay? It's already made a triple top here, broke a triple top, as you can see. Nice lag. Broke a triple top here, as you can see, and then we're already printing more patterns. But this Lucid got all the way up to 64.86. It looks like its low's over here, and its low is 16.12. Okay, and it's trading at an aftermarket. It's trading at 45.46. But look what it's doing. It's already printing a pattern. It's printing a head and shoulders. Okay, so this is something worth watching because this could be a really nice short if the market does continue to slide. Always want to focus on these overvalued, overpriced, overhyped media darling companies. Here I drew a dragon pattern, as you can see, which always appears at tops, double tops, head and shoulders. Not always, but if it's in the fibs. This can go out to 1272, so there's more room for this, but already it's in a bearish pattern, as you can see, okay? So this is something, we're watching individual stocks. We'll be posting individual stock trades as well. We have a Peloton trade in there as well right now. So let's go to silver. All right, so commodity-wise, guys, I like to trade the metals, and we trade oil, all right? Oil was one of the first assets that I traded when I was younger, and that was a wild, wild ride. The guys know that in the room. I tell that story all the time. So looking at silver right here, you have an ABCD pattern, and it is a bearish pattern, and you can see it's descending. So this is just something that I'm watching. This is a 4-hour time frame. Overall, I'm bullish on silver, but you had this big rise up, right? So so you're going to have trend exhaustion at some point, and you did print what looks like a head and shoulders here as well. So if you break this neckline at 24.9, you could be coming down a little bit further. Let's go ahead and look at this really quickly. Throw on my Caterpillar, my volatility indicator. So you can see this here. You had the bottleneck, you had the explosion above the median line, and price jumped up, okay? So this is overbought right now. And again, you do see that median line back down here at 24.73. So I would expect some type of retracement and maybe down. I mean, this could come all the way down to 24.10. We'll see. I'm bullish on silver. I'm bullish on gold, so I'm watching it closely. So, guys, gold, I gave you the gold box target. This is where my peak interest is with gold. I don't have a particular pattern right here to show you. Had this meteoric rise off this ABCD pattern. Obviously, all the bullish things about gold. But this fib circle has been key in this rise to gold. You can see how accurate this fib circle has been with pumps, dumps, and support and resistance, okay? So if we impact this, it's potential to be a pivot point for price to either come back down or price to use as support and move up. And then we do have the pitchfork ceiling here as well. Now, if I want to go ahead and look at this, let me go ahead and throw my volatility on here, my Caterpillar. This is reverse engineered RSI. Look at this. I mean, this is really overbought at this point, right? This is a huge push for gold. You have your bottleneck and then the explosion. I mean, your median line's down here at 1830. I could easily see gold retracing down to 1830 if it hits a pivot point and gets some selling pressure, people taking profits, traders taking profits. So it could come down, and that would be, what would that be from right here? $36 move, or gold can continue to go up. But, we shall see what happens here. Obviously, if you trade gold, you either have to have a big pile of money or use a lot of leverage. All the fun of trading metals, right? And then let's go to our last chart here, guys. Come on, load. And this is gold on the daily. So gold on the daily, I'm very bullish to get above 2,000, as you know. The two entrance points I have for these two bearish patterns, these are trend exhaustion patterns. One's almost right at 2,000, the other one's just above 2,100. And these are trend exhaustion patterns, and then you'll get some retracement from it, okay? But right now, like I said, we are in a bearish butterfly, and I'm really interested at this 1,900 level. I want to see gold get up to that 1,900 level because that gives me confluence with my previous chart that I showed you here. And this is gold on the 4-hour. That gives me confluence up in this upper quadrant area, okay? Because this will be some type of pivot area for gold. It's either going to hold this or it's either going to, I'm sorry, it's at 1862. It's either going to get above this, the next $40, or it's going to hit it and pivot down, and it'll be a nice trade for the room, okay? So I'll be posting that. All these charts are in the room, guys. All this TA is in the room. If you want to check it out, download Discord, look at the video description, click the link, and message me in there, guys, and we'll get you set up. Hope to see you there. Another video coming tomorrow for Forex, and if anything blows up in the stock world or commodity world, I'll cover that as well. Take care, guys. Happy trading.